Hey guys, whether the mic is working well. So the buy limit on gold, the one that we put today, just didn't hit the entry, but you went to the profit target. So let's see, I'm still on that. There is still a probability to drop and hit that entry, but interestingly didn't hit the entry but went to the profit. So the one that the market coming up, we in the upcoming NY session we could see that very good move. So before looking at further, we will be looking at the news calendar to see that how the market is evolving in the upcoming session. So starting with the news calendar, coming up later today is FOMC meeting minutes, so which basically will bring that volatility on gold and euro dollar, AUD USD. So and then tomorrow, that means that after tomorrow, it's in my time zone, it's Wednesday, so Thursday, yeah, tomorrow is coming up euro news, very volatile, euro getting very volatile. And we look at the GBP also coming up tomorrow, then dollar. So let's keep trading here in that pairs. So early today we have seen that AUD price, wage price index has come out, and which was almost the same as the forecast. So euro news and dollar definitely will bring huge volatility on gold and euro dollar, and then also the GBP JPY already it's in a big move. So GJ, we can see that the market still in an uptrend. We'll be looking at that one as well. So first of all, let's sort out the gold, why it didn't trigger us, and how we can find our next entry. Hope that you guys will be enjoying the live session, another big one coming up definitely. And also our previous live, that Tokyo session live, will be, due to some time zone changes, we'll be combining this one and the Tokyo session live together to make one. So from tomorrow onwards, I will be coming on live an hour earlier. So guys, please note down, our NY session live will begin from tomorrow 1 hour earlier. So our NY session live will begin, so in my zone it's now 11 p.m, will begin at 10 p.m. So whenever you are now in your time zone, you can take 1 hour before, you can start 1 hour earlier than what we are currently starting, and Tokyo session will be merged with these sessions. The reason I will be doing one is just to increase the quality of our live session as well as the quality of our trade, though it's already doing, we are going very well, but I want to increase more of profitability in the trade. So this week so far we are almost huge. So now let's look at, I will be beginning with which pair we can begin with. You can let me know using the live chat, guys and girls. Let me know in the live chat. So if you guys are here, then I can start with Nadishka Chari. Hi coach, welcome Nadishka. Let me know, guys and girls, if you are here. So I know that you are here. You can say yes, and don't hesitate to give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. That guys, you are here. So here we have placed a pending order on gold, expecting gold to drop down and then to give us an entry. Here still pending order is on, but though it has already didn't trigger, has gone well above, but we will be looking at that. As you have seen in our previous NY session live, that one we did yesterday, I left a trade here when we finished the live, and it triggered and has given us the profit. You guys had a trade on that? Because I was leaving the NY session live, and then the trade was there still. You guys have, so Franklin has profit on it. Yes, Philip, thank you very much. We'll be trading at the time of FOMC. Yeah, I'll be trading. Yeah, absolutely. It's a good time. It's good day, coach. Following from Botswana, thank you. Welcome for joining the live session. And guys and girls, let me know yesterday's trade that I left here on during the New York session. I believe that you guys also had that trade triggered. Mine triggered and we got profit. Anyone here other than the VIP, because in the VIP group I posted and we got that. Anyone here has got also triggered on the trade? Yes, good evening, thank you very much. Good morning, gold please. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. So I want to see that everyone is joining before we begin. So just again repeating, guys and girls, so that you have enough information. Our Tokyo session and New York session will be merged into one live session from tomorrow onwards, and I will be coming on live on, so what we are starting now 1 hour earlier than what we are at your time. So in your time zone, if it is 10 p.m., consider from tomorrow 9 p.m. start. In your time zone, if it is 10 a.m., consider tomorrow that 9 a.m. start. So we will be bringing 1 hour earlier, merging two live together to make one, so that we can go in one go. When the market is in volume, we will be trading. Morning, coach, could you give your gold analysis? Yes, absolutely. We'll be looking at gold first, and let me know, guys and girls, if everyone is ready for this analysis today. As the FOMC meeting minutes coming, we should be able to see some good opportunity coming up. And in the meantime, guys and girls, smash the like button now, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Okay, we can see that gold in that area where we see there is a inverted head and shoulder and bounce back to the upside. This is the gold buy limit that we have posted, and with that buy limit from that zone, we see that the price didn't trigger but has gone to the profit target. And at the moment, we'll be looking to see where is our next entry opportunity. So I want to do the full multi-time frame analysis. This buy limit now almost expired, so I will be closing out that buy limit. We'll be looking for another one, another entry once we find that. Let me see here. Okay. So we'll be closing out the buy limit on gold, and we'll be waiting for another entry. So as I mentioned, before we end our NY session live, if you guys remember, we also left a trade here, and when I was leaving the trade, I know that it was far, and many members were thinking not to enter because it's too far. But in case the market has come to that level and triggered and then has gone to the profit target. So guys, and anyone here with that trade just took profit, greens, welcome. Yeah, anyone else, so that I know that you guys are following along. You can join the free Telegram channel, link below this video in the description, where I have also posted an update on the free Telegram channel, because I know that it's a YouTube live trade. So let me bring that up. So once I have taken that profit, also I have posted an update on the free Telegram channel. So this update was given in the free Telegram channel, so that the members who followed that YouTube live trade can always have an idea what we are doing. So any trade that we open in this live session, any update, also I'll be posting on the free Telegram channel. So guys and girls, make sure everyone join that free Telegram channel. Definitely it will be helpful to you. And let me share with you. Where is the link here? So if we look at free Telegram channel link, let me bring that up. It's the free Telegram chat and his channel. Invite link. Okay. So I have shared the free Telegram channel link in the live chat, so you can click that and then you can stay connected. Also you can find in the description area the link for the free Telegram channel. Also I have shared with you in the live chat. Okay. So everyone is ready? Okay, let me start the analysis. So we'll begin with, first of all, on gold. Let's look at the bigger picture now, starting with the daily chart, because daily chart is where you can see how the market is moving. Now daily chart is absolutely important, because when you look at the daily chart, you can see it's not a very higher time frame, neither the lower time frame is the time frame where it's in the middle, right? So, and daily time frame especially very good indication of the key level, where you can see the clear direction in the market. So from the daily chart on gold, we can see that there is a big bounce here, and with that bounce, what we can see, the price currently above this resistance level, expecting gold to break to the upside to create a new higher high. So we'll be waiting for gold to break to the upside and to create a new higher high. So it's currently in a bull market on gold, and with that bull market waiting for the price to break to the upside, as you can see from this level, it has got a very strong bounce. If you look at the monthly, now I'm going to the monthly because highest time frame is where you can see the clear direction in the market, removing all the noise from the lower time frame. So this is the monthly resistance level. You can see there is a monthly resistance where there's a monthly opening and closing in that area. And in that monthly resistance, what do you see? That the price already has dropped well below this level, expecting for the price to go ahead and retest, as the market is approaching almost nearly to the monthly opening and closing, where we could see that gold is retesting and then rejecting. Now if we look at the weekly chart, what do you see? That from the weekly, this is the weekly price action, and especially from the weekly, if you guys remember when the market opened on Monday, we discussed that point. If you haven't watched that, I would recommend you to go back and see some of our live session clips. Here the real things happen. So if you go back to some of the live session, you'll understand where we talk about in that zone. So when the market opened, there are two lower time frame handle has dropped down, which is a deeper liquidity grab on gold. And after that, we saw that the market has got bounced from this level, which is a sign that gold is bouncing to the upside, and it did that, guys and girls. Did you enjoy that? Let me know, guys and girls, in the live chat if you enjoyed that. And if you enjoy this, let me know giving a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every single day. So let's see now here with that bounce, the market has got to the upside. Looking at the daily chart, we can see that this is the daily impulse so far, aggressively bullish. So that bullish impulse might take gold to this level. This is the monthly resistance approaching the price. The next line is the monthly resistance. I think that the price is likely to, before the monthly close, will try to retest the monthly resistance, and then we might see that most likely we'll have a rejection from this level. So far it's still in a very strong bullish trend. So now in the lower time frame, where you saw that there is a huge bullish weakless candle, and this, because of that reason, I have used that pending order early today. The market has made so far an upside bias. So as FOMC meeting minutes, there is a couple of hours later, but I think that we might see something like that. We could see that this spike, so we might see the spike ahead. Okay, so we might see with that spike, we'll be waiting for the price to retest and then to bounce back to the upside on that instrument. Now looking at the, let's see the 1 hour chart. Let me draw the important level of support here that we want to see that gold has invaded and then has given us that entry. So I will remain bullish. Also, you let me know what you are on gold. Are you buyer or seller? Do you have a lot of gold that you want to sell, or you want to buy? Which one you are at will be helpful. Let me post a poll. So start a poll. So what is your directional bias on gold? Number 1, bullish, but 2, bearish. So let's see. Now I have posted a poll, guys. Will be helpful if you let us know what's your view on gold. I'm bullish. It doesn't mean that you have to be bullish. You can be bearish. So trading is all about, it's all about opinion, belief. So you see that the market moves based on belief. So the more trader believe that the market will go up, the market will go up. The more trader believe that the market will go down, the market will go down. So it's all about the belief. And the smart trader are those who knows what is most trader believe and then aligning with them. This is also a very tough part in trading, to adjust with the new belief and changing quickly the belief, which is in fact a very hardest part in terms of everything. You see that, by changing belief, one can do anything. Okay, one can be successful, one can be failure based on belief. And people, if someone is not successful or not failing at something, is because not that they have failed for anything, but because they failed to change their belief. It's the simplest way it is. And it's also come down to, in trading, you'll see that the changing belief is hard. There is a reason behind it, because belief is a kind of identity someone takes, and when belief is questioned, people's, from the evolution perspective, when belief is questioned, then the brain turns into a fight and flight response. That's why if someone wants to be a successful in anything, he or she needs to be willing to question that belief. So what is that belief? Let's get to that point. Now if you look at the belief, how does it work? Belief also, if you say that, okay, belief creates everything, also not fully true. Conviction creates everything. So thought turns into belief, belief turns into conviction. You see that in our brain uh, there's a part called the reticular activating system. When that reticular activating system is programmed, then things happen autopilot. You'll see that some people make money in trading or in anything, in any business, in autopilot, because their reticular activating system is programmed. How do you do that? The only way you can do that is by conviction. So what is conviction? Is a repetition of belief. So how does the belief creates? From thought. So when we have a certain kind of ideas, assumption in the mind, backed by emotion, that turns into belief. So any thought creates an emotional response, any kind of thought. And that thought, when it is fused or charged by emotion, it turns into a belief. And when it turns into belief, that the mind started to look for proof. Where is the proof that this is the truth? Where is the proof? For example, if someone believes that everything is going wrong, okay, someone's, let's say, internal belief that the world is a hostile place, everything is going wrong, people are losing money, people are losing job, then give him a newspaper to read, then he will start to look for at the corner of the newspaper where there is a something happened wrong. And what the mind does is that it will filter out everything except that matches with that belief, and then reinforce it, that belief, and that becomes conviction over time. The reticular activating system programmed, and entire external reality become based on that reticular activating system. So you can change it by knowing it, by adopting it, you can change your external reality in the way you want to see, right? So if something is, because why it is so hard is, if you look at your garden, if anyone has a garden outside of your house, in the backyard or front yard, in the garden you don't need to plant any weed, it will grow by itself. But if you want a beautiful flower or something worthy, you need to make a little bit of effort to plant it and to water it. So that's why when you want something really, you want to experience, you need to consciously input in the mind to replace the old belief, to create a new one that will give you the life that you want to live. So that's how it works, and I believe that everyone here is able to do that. Let's make it happen by giving a thumbs up, guys. Will help you also. Definitely, we are here to help each other, and I know that you guys and girls supporting the channel a lot. Thank you for subscribing and giving a thumbs up here. So with that said, let's look at now on here how we, that's why as either a bull, you are in a bull market or bear market, the main goal here is not to be right or not to be wrong, but to be profitable as a trader. So that's the main goal in trading. Now if we look at here in that zone, what do we see here on gold? Now gold in this area, this is the support level here, and so this is where our pending order. What I think that as couple of news coming up, we could see that the market is deepening for a deeper liquidity gap. So the long-term bias is bullish on gold. We'll be waiting for the price to retest this level where there is a liquidity zone, especially below this weekly candle is where there is a high liquidity, and with that high liquidity zone, expecting for the price to bounce back to the upside. Any drop, we'll be looking for entry. Now we'll be marking those levels. These are the intraday level. So intraday support level. Okay, so this is a ultimate level. Okay, so this both of this level that we will be looking for potential entry opportunity on gold. Okay, so these are some of the levels. Already we have a pending order placed at here. If we see that no, pardon me, I have closed it. I believe that I have also updated in the group to close. Yeah, I have closed it. I've closed the pending order. So if the market is dropping down, then we will be entering again. We will be placing that pending order again as soon as you will find it. So let's now look at GJ, how it is doing. Now Gbpusd, guys and girls, ready for GJ? Let me know how many of you are looking at Gbpusd. Afternoon, any thought on NASDAQ? Yeah, we'll be looking at just Gbpusd. Good afternoon, coach. Kindly check on euro dollar and dollar yen. Yeah, I'll be looking at euro dollar. Very important pair now. Tomorrow coming up, quite a few high impact news. Can you do GBP analyze, please, coach? Thank you. Gold 38 fib level on 4 hour. 38 fib level. Okay. Hello, coach. Locally, coach is a philosopher. Everyone is a philosopher. Okay. So you know, we play different role at different area in our life, right? For example, if you have a children, then you are a father, so it's a role that you're playing. So you can say that most of the people are a father, right? So, and everyone is also a philosopher in their own life. So that's where the thing that we need to realize, it's, you know, who we are is not constant. It's like a fluid. Okay, so you can't be rigid at something at somewhere. For example, here I'm a trader, trading coach. I'm playing a role. When I'm with the family, I don't become any more trader. I become someone else. So the true happiness comes when people can play the role in their highest potential at their best moment, because you can be different person at different time in different role based on your emotional state and how you are creating your internal programming. So it's very important, and I believe that, you know, this is how you can. So it's when you want to create a kind of ideas, for example, identity as a father. If you want to play a very, like, the role that will really change is where you'll feel the most happy, when you can play the role with the highest potential. So it's called kind of higher state of being. Everyone can become that by changing the internal state of being. So which is a practice, and anyone can do that, because we are ultimately, everything is just emotion. So there is physical component that we have, you know, body, hand, mind, what we see. There's another component, the emotional component, which is the energy. So emotion is the energy in motion, right? So that emotion is basically playing all the roles that we are playing, because body will not change, right? When you are playing a role as a father and as a trader, in both situation you are same. You look like same, your hands are same. So that's why when people only look at the physical component, they don't understand the difference, that this person is a two person. But when you go to the energetic level, you become a different person. That from the emotional perspective. So that's how, when you are a trader, then you also playing the role of a trader. Make sure you guys and girls take it to the highest level. How many of you want to be the most profitable trader possible? So by saying also you are triggering that identity. I think the bullish trend on gold is running out stream, but I can, okay, thank you very much. Where can you look at natural gas? Yeah, or so many. Do you think natural gas has a bottom? XNG USD. You see that XNG USD just bouncing to the upside. How can it? So you see that quickly. I don't think that is bottomed. See, the Rome is not built in one day. Also, a trend is not developed in one day. So if you look at natural gas, it's in a very strong downtrend. See how the monthly liquidity gap here. So with that massive liquidity gap on natural gas, it's now going up, so which I would consider as a pullback, right? So it's very important. You look at the weekly, it's going up. So this is also a very important lesson that one must understand when you are trading. It's not all about just the price at the bottom, now buy. It's all about understanding the trend. You will rarely find a market that is strongly trending and then just going up to change the trend. What it will do is, when the market trend in an aggressive way, when it goes up, break that structure, it brings another opportunity to sell again. So this market, we see that there is a bounce, so that bounce might take it to break any of these liquidity zone. What I think that if you look at the daily, so, or even in the lower time frame, so if you look at the lower time frame, already it has a bounce, so it might break any of this liquidity zone, and then we could see that just returning back or range. So it's not gonna change the trend without ranging. So how do you then use that information? Let's be discussing on that. I came back to the gold again to see if there is any movement. You don't want to miss out any trade, and also you want to discuss more everything, isn't it, guys and girls? So dollar GBP JPY, I will be analyzing the GJ here now, and then we will be looking for again, right? My dear, gold is seriously bullish today. Yeah, we see that there is a bullish momentum. Hello, Coach Basant Kumar, thank you very much. Yes, I want to be profitable but master my mindset. Yes, this is where the key, right? So to be profitable as a trader, you need to master a strategy, and also you need to master a mindset, which is absolutely important in the game of trading. Because if you are trading, then you need to combine strategy, mindset, and tool. We'll be discussing on that in detail. First, let's quickly look at the GBP JPY, how the market is doing now. Looking at the daily chart on GJ, let's see what kind of price action it is forming. Now, why am I looking at the daily? Because daily is comparatively higher time frame. And when I look at the chart, when I sit down on my trading desk, the first thing that I do is I look at the daily chart, so which is very, very important. So if you look at the daily price action on GBP JPY, we can see that this market is maintaining series of higher low, right, which is basically a bull market. Now in that bull market on GJ, what do we see? That the market forming series of higher low, and today's candle has gone up, tested the upper week of the previous daily candle. Now it's come down, means that we might see potential entry opportunity on GJ. So these some of the levels that we see that potentially we could see break, and then we can look for entry to the upside. As it is a long-term bull market, I will only be looking for buying on GJ unless we see very different scenario. So you guys are bullish on that? Let me know. And I say that the likes and view is very disproportional, so I'm going to pause for 2 seconds so everyone have time to smash the like button. Let's make it to 100, guys and girls. That's awesome. Thanks for the support to the channel, and don't forget to hit that thanks for that. All right, cool. Now what do we see here on GJ? If you look at GBP, JPY, what do we see in that zone? This is the daily support level. As we mentioned, it's currently long-term bull, so any break to the downside, this is how I trade. I always look for the market to break against the trend. So if you look at on GJ, it's currently breaking against the trend, and once we see the market has dropped well below this level, there is another liquidity zone is here. See, there is a big bullish candle, and this is the daily support, which is an absolutely important support level. So if the market breaks any of this low, we will be looking for lower time frame price action confirmation for potential entry. So let me see how many peep gap here on GJ. Just 10, 11 peep, 10 peep. Okay. So if we look at the daily level, so this is a significant level where you saw there is a bounce during the live session. You have seen that move, and from that level, okay, so if the price coming below this zone, which is a very significant zone, and that is where you will be looking for potential entry on GJ. Okay, so let me see here. I think the bullish trend on gold is running out of steam, but can make an level support. So get your so your opinion is, we'll be looking at that. I think the bullish trend on gold is running, okay, bullish trend on gold is running out of steam. For me, I think it's gonna keep pushing high further. We might see short-term pullback, but the way it is heading, for me it's very, very strongly bullish. We will be looking for entry from a very important liquidity zone on gold, looking at GBP JPY also from a very important liquidity. So that's here our main job. is to find a trade based on the liquidity various terms. Should we buy or sell on gold? Gold is bullish, but at the moment we are not doing anything. We are looking for that entry opportunity. Eurusdjpy analysis. Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciated, Patrick. Yeah, thank you very much. Grade 2. Hi, coach. Good morning. The afternoon. Thank you. Thomas. So, what's your prediction on gold? Let me check Gbpusd. Alexia will be looking at that. So Gbpusd and euro dollar also will be looking at that. For gold, what we see here on in that area. Okay, so from this zone on gold, I will be waiting for a penetration as what I think that, you see, this is a resistance level on gold, and the market is just putting pressure on that resistance. So the putting pressure on that resistance, and we could see that it's breaking and then going back up to the monthly resistance. So any liquidity grab from this zone will be a level that we can look for potential entry for this upside on gold. Okay, so here is, we can see that gold is currently showing bullish momentum. Now let's look at the euro dollar. We look at the euro dollar. What do we see here? So euro dollar from the daily, we look at the monthly on euro dollar. The price is approaching this monthly resistance level where there is a monthly opening and closing, and euro dollar, you can see there is a monthly candle which has almost equal wicks on both sides on euro dollar. If we look at the weekly chart, where you can see that from the weekly perspective, this is the drop here, followed by a pullback, and expecting another drop on euro dollar. Now from the daily chart on euro dollar, we can see that there is an inverted head and shoulder on euro dollar, and with that inverted head and shoulder, it's now, though it has formed that inverted head and shoulder, the market trend is still bearish on euro dollar. Okay, so which is, this is still a bearish trend. From the weekly, we have seen after break of this high again has broken down. So from the lower time frame and intraday and lower time frame, euro dollar, this is a local bullish trend, and at the same time the market is in a consolidation. So here locally it is still bullish, as we see that, you know, gold is still showing bullish price action. For euro dollar also, we can see that it's still maintaining that bullish market structure, but I think that with the news it will have a big change in the market sentiment on euro dollar. Alright guys, so going back to gold to see another trade once it appears. Let's see here, and also the Gbpusd. Okay, so GJ, we see that slowly trying to break that support level. Now that is where, you know, I emphasize in trading is to wait for the price to come to an important level, a liquidity zone, and that's the, you know, that's the power of patience. When you have that patience, you can find those trades coming to you. Okay, so if you look at so far this week, all the trade that we have opened in our VIP, all of them are winner. Okay, so this is what we want to achieve. It is not possible to win all the trade all the time, but what I want to mention is that if you focus on the trade that really matters to you, if you focus on the trade to enter from a very important zone, that will give you a high probability setup, and not changing that, you know, strategy. It will give you always trades that you can stay ahead in the game of trading. And you have seen that in this live session quite a few trade yesterday also. Let me look at that trade that we have opened yesterday, and also I have left that buy limit when we were trading yesterday in this live session on gold, and that will be a big understanding. Let's look at that trade, and I'll just repeat something so that you guys know exactly. So when the price was, I think here when I was on live, this is where we discussed that we will be waiting for the price to come down to give us that entry, and it was there. You see at what situation ultimately the price has come back down there, and then it has triggered and then bounced back up. So what was the theme or the most important part here to look at in this trade? So this is the missing piece of the puzzle that many traders cannot solve. If you want to solve that puzzle, guys and girls, stick to the channel. This is where we discuss everything. Okay. There are three most important secrets in the market that a trader must master along with your mindset. Is the market structure, liquidity, and price action. So liquidity is the fuel of the market, is where will give you the highest probability to move after grabbing it. It's like the market, imagination also helps. When you imagine how the market doing this, okay, so it's like a, sometimes I think that these green and red candles are just people on the market, because that's how you can understand that what's happening. So when you see the market in those zones, who is in control will really determine how you can enter those trade. Okay, so then why it is so important to know the liquidity? This is also a very important question, isn't it? Why it is so important to know for you to know where is the liquidity? Is because it's all about transaction between buyers and seller. This is how the smart money trade, right? Now, if you look at the market, let's say in that zone, why I placed that pending order when the price was here, even I placed it here. Why I did place here and there? Let's see that point. See, this is where the secret, you see, three important dodges that has been rejected from that level, and there is a lot of stop loss below this level. Now when there are a lot of stop loss or stop losses below this level, there are a lot of liquidity. Now let's look at the internal mechanism behind the liquidity. Why stop loss is liquidity, also your order, is because when you are buying, your stop loss is a sell order. Guys and girls, this will change your perspective in the market, trust me. So don't miss any piece. I would recommend you to take note. When you are buying, your stop loss is a sell order in the market. Okay, so you're thinking that I'm buying, but you are also selling. You told your broker that I will buy, also you told your broker that you wanna sell by putting, when you're placing that stop loss in that zone. Now when you are selling, on the other side someone needs to buy, because an order will not be executed unless on the other side someone is willing to take that order from you. So let's say here 1 million stop loss, okay? 1 million SL of one lot in this area. So that means that when the market dropped to that level, all those buyers turn into seller, and when they are selling, bigger investor are buying. That's the smart money, SMC. And when smart money is buying, then you will be buying. That's why, this is why Forex Trading Wizard Academy is so unique, guys and girls. You are as I mentioned before, here you will find the real education, because all my education, I learned from someone who was very experienced in this field. Okay, when I begin my journey, first I started, many of you like, as a beginner, didn't know anything, just trying to make money from the market, just to see that I have lost all the capital that I have, all my almost 100k. And then I learned the real lesson. Okay, and I saw that many members who came to me after losing what they have. Guys and girls, if you really want to learn trading, okay, guys and girls, if you really want to learn trading, then you must learn before you lose too much. A little bit everyone loses in the beginning, but here in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, we are helping hundreds of traders so that they can become an independent as a trader. This is a real thing that you can see. This is our trade this week. Okay, this week all the trade that we have opened. You don't need a lot of trade. This is our day trade. Okay, so we have gained, we are up this much, and at the same time the strategy that we are trading is open to every member so that they can understand. And you guys also on the YouTube here, for the community, I'm also keeping everything as easy as possible. And also you can also the VIP membership also open for many members who want to be part. You can find a link below this in the description area. There is strategies that you can learn, and also you can see all the trade that I'm opening. Now if you are on the platform, you can access all the trading tools as well, or you can, if you don't want to join, no problem, watch the live session. It might take a bit more time, but if you are on the platform, undoubtedly you will find enormous value available for you to access everything. So now let's look at the moment here in that zone, how the market is doing, and looking at that level as the FOMC meeting is coming, we see that there is a consolidation in that area. And with that consolidation, what do we see? That the market, so in that local consolidation, we can expect a break in that direction. That is why our attention here for this drop, and then we will be looking for that bullish trading opportunity in the market. Okay, guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying the live session. If you're enjoying, let me know in the live chat. I'm new to trading. What do you mean by the liquidity zone? Thank you, Rahman. So the liquidity zone, liquidity zone that we just discussed, I believe that you guys have understood that. Let me know if you haven't understood. I'll repeat again, no problem. GJ is running but bullish on higher time frame. I will wait to be safe. GJ is running. Okay, all right, let's see. Okay, so if we look at Gbpusd, here is from this level. So GJ is ranging but bullish on higher time frame. I will wait to be safe. So you wanna wait to be safe. There is nothing safe in trading. Keep in mind, guys and girls, there is always risk involved in trading. So make sure that you always do the risk management. In trading, traders make money from doing proper risk management, because there is no other alternative but doing the risk management, trading based on the strategy, and then going with the flow is the key. Ebola coach, any discount today? Any discount today? There has been already quite a few discount given. So Ebola coach, Eurusdjpy analysis. Okay. Just looking for the discount. Look, the value that the membership, the VIP membership brings is enormous. Okay, so quite a few discount code was given in the past, but at the moment I have only few spots that cannot be the discount already given on the website, but that cannot be discounted anymore because I have already given a lot in the community. You see that in the past few sessions we had back-to-back winning trades, and if you look at our performance in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, there is a very few academy you'll find where you'll see the trade, live trade given with entry, stop loss, and then take profit, and then a strategy, and then trading tool. So rather it might go up because I have had a big plan to develop further to all the members in the academy. So the discount already given on the website, you can visit the link in the website, but at the moment there is no other discount available. It might go up because there is a enormous value it brings. It is almost like a free in comparison with the value it brings to you when you join. For those who are in the VIP group, definitely can realize it. Here is the real trading academy, this one, where you can find the real education, trade and trading tools. So you might see the pricing changing for VIP membership in the upcoming weeks. It might go up. So still it's discounted. You can find link in the description, but there is no further discount coupon available for that. Thanks for that. Friends, posting this page in 5 minutes. Thank you very much. I am Gbpusd AUD buy. Can you do quick analysis? Yeah, we'll be looking at that. I think in gold 7 a.m. price is about to swap, then we see. Sure, thank you very much. How to hold on to run profit? Your suggestion, please. Hold on to run. Okay, it's an universal question. Very good question. How to hold on to run profit? Your suggestion, please. Right now. Okay, so gold, we can see it's bouncing up that level, giving us an entry. We'll be entering once we find our sweet spot. Okay, so the question is how to hold on to profit. Okay, so that means that how to run a trade, right? We'll be looking at that. Before that, let me look at that. 1 second, I'll just bring up something. You guys probably can't see my screen for a very little moment. To turn that on. Okay, so how to hold a winning position, that you mean. So when running profit means when the trade wins, how to hold that, we'll be looking at that. So now let me see here, I'll be discussing on that. First, let's see what is our situation in the market. So for me, currently Gbpjpy looking like that it's coming down to the level. Gold is in a very strong uptrend. We will be entering once we find that entry. For GJ is where looks like I was expecting it to drop further, but looks like it's gonna bounce from that zone. Okay, so if this market breaks to the downside, we will be entering buy on GJ by pending order. First, I want to see that it has been able to break to the downside before we enter that buy. Okay, guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying the live session. Give a thumbs up, guys and girls, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. I hope that you guys enjoying. Give a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. They make it a bit to the upside. Thank you. So what do we see in that area is where GJ expecting it to break in that direction. Unless we see that support is broken, it's gonna be a risky buy. You wanna do the risky buy? GJ is running out. Okay. GJ is running but bullish on higher time frame. I'll wait to be safe. Yeah. So it's always a good idea to buy or sell from a very high probability zone, so that you can enter that trade based on that. Okay, so looking at again on gold, it's just bouncing to the upside. There's weakless candle here now. To me that with the FOMC meeting minutes, it might just blow out. Right, guys, so in the meantime, while we are watching the gold and Gbpjpy, so GJ, what I think that we might see that break, and then we'll be entering. Let's quickly look at the euro dollar as well. So euro dollar also has been managed to had a quick bounce to the upside from the lower time frame. Now from the daily chart on euro dollar, which is, there was a bull candle here. Okay, this is also an important candlestick pattern that to look at. And about the candlestick pattern, guys, how many of you have a very clear understanding of candlestick pattern? I was preparing a very important lesson about candlestick pattern, because as a trader, as a retail trader, candlestick pattern is absolutely the things that we can look at in the market. So guys and girls, let me know if you want, then I can release it on the channel for free. Gold buy to, okay, well, high liquidity. Yeah, so let me know, guys and girls, if you are interested on that. So I see that a lot of interest coming, then I can release it on the channel. Complete lesson about candlestick pattern, ultimate candlestick pattern course for beginner to the advanced. It will be a big lesson, big trading lesson will coming up on the channel, but I want to see that how many traders are, so that kind of candlestick pattern you have never seen that so far, will be released very soon. So let me know if you want to watch that on the channel. So I will be releasing if I see that there are quite a few. So edible are interested. Okay, anyone else in that zone, let me know. Man interested. Okay, so anyone else? So let's see how many of you are response coming, then I know that it's gonna be worth doing, then I will be sending it to the channel. Okay, Eurusd, yeah, Thomas interested, thank you. Interested in candlestick pattern. Okay, dreams. Right, cool. Then I will be posting on the channel. I see that quite a few response, so that one will be completely fresh and you have never seen those kind of pattern on the chart that I'll be posting. Make sure, guys and girls, you stay subscribed and then press that bell button, because that video will be a complete ultimate course which will be released very soon on the channel. So stay tuned for that. Awesome. Now let's look at euro dollar here on the zone on euro dollar. If you look at, this is the bounce pullback. I think we could see now another bounce. This is the daily chart on euro dollar. Now what is the secret on this candle on euro dollar on the daily? If you look at the low, you see back to back two daily dojis here. Okay, there is a big liquidity grab, and then the market had a bounce to the upside with a long wick at the top. We could see that the long wick is filled on euro dollar, and with that liquidity grab, the market has made a long wick at the top on euro dollar, and highly likely that we could see that the price will try to fill that long wick as it has grabbed the liquidity from the support, and also there is a long wick at the top which is an imbalance in the market. So we could see that euro dollar is going back up to fill that long wick at the top. So the price action is bullish here, so any kind of pullback, as it has broken out of this channel. So from the 15-minute chart, if the market drop to that level, we can look for going long on euro dollar. So gold is just bouncing on GJ, also bullish. It was a bull candle. So what do we see in that area? Okay, there is a rejection from the top. Is there any news coming up? No news. I think why that was a rejection is the New York session, New York opening. What's happening? So we saw that there is a primary rejection. What time in New York now? So 8:16 a.m. Now this candle is absolutely important, because what I think that this is the 5 minutes candle. If the market directly drop back to this level, we will be looking for entry. So sudden drop would give us potential entry. Guys, patience is the key. So it's very important that you stay patient for the best trade possible in the market. Okay, so here I'll be placing a buy limit on gold. I know that it's a bit far, but this is what, oh, it's coming very fast. So we'll be placing a buy limit, and here, so we'll be targeting 221. Quick guys, dropping down very fast. So buy limit at 2029.19. Might miss it. Long 2029.19. Anything can happen, so make sure, guys and girls, you stay fully managed with the trade. Stop loss 2027.952 and TP target at 2031.72. So I placed a buy limit. Okay, so here is deleted here. No, exactly. Okay, now it's a bit aggressive move we see. Let's see how far it is going. There's a gap opening, a little bit of risk involved. Let me see. I triggered. Yeah, I'm triggered. So I'm triggered with the trade. Very tight stop loss, guys. So we need to be a bit quicker in our approach. There is a gap opening and might come a bit deeper. So let's see. So I'm triggered and expecting it to have a bounce to the upside. Let's see how far it is going. So make sure, guys and girls, you are not taking a big risk on a single trade. Anything can happen in trading. It's all about the probability that we do. So it grabbed enough liquidity. Once we see that the market managed to bounce, it's a huge ATR candle. From 30 minutes, we see that rejection. So we have entered early. So it dropped a lot. Now. Okay, so expecting it to, so because it has broken the doji, might take us out of the trade. I'm stopped out. Didn't work out. Stopped out. Most likely we'll see the breakdown. Didn't work out here. Okay, let's see what it is planning for. Just grab that liquidity and now it's pushing up again. Just took us out of the trade. Just took it off the trade and then bouncing back. That's ridiculous. So now we can find the next. Okay. Let's see what's happening with the GJ. Gold just had, it's a big false breakdown. See what happened, guys. This is a complete false breakdown here. And okay, now the point is see what it did. Could my stop loss was too high. Okay, no problem. I took only a little risk, so 27.95 just for free pip. That's ridiculous. Now it's going back up again from that level. Which is eventually that's hilarious. You see that what it did, guys? It's going up, as I mentioned, just for out for only less than a pip. Now going up from that liquidity zone. Okay, see that? It's hilarious. No problem. We'll be looking for to see how we can find. It came down for triggering those liquidity. So what's happening with the GJ? Yeah, so with the gold here is, this is the liquidity zone. Tested the 20 MA. and then it's got a bounce to the upside. And it just anyone holding? I'm out. I'll be entering again. Thank you. Please do all your videos good. So what time do you start? So Forex will be starting from tomorrow, the live session 1 hour earlier. So guys and girls, keep note. Very interesting. Understand. Thank you very much. Yes, interested. Thank you. So we see that a good movement. Videos, what's your analysis? Coach thought on WTI. Should we enter on buy? Dropping news effect. So I'm holding. It's up. Okay, yeah. Going up now. No problem. We will be looking. That's my idea. Okay. We'll look for. See the way this is a complete liquidity gap. Extended well below. Too much downside. Probably our stop loss gap was a bit tighter. I should have a bit bigger stop loss here. So at the moment, okay, even it might drop down for deeper liquidity gap. So let's draw the possible levels here. It is also possible for gold now to come down for even deeper liquidity gap before the 4-hour close, and we will be waiting for another wave of drop. Okay, once we find that, it is, you can see that in that zone, this is the resistance, has got a rejection from here. I think gold might drop again to this level here and then could go back up. So at the moment, I don't want to buy or sell, but we will be waiting for another shift in momentum, and then we can look for that entry opportunity. And I believe that, guys and girls, you are enjoying the live session. We will be entering again once we find that. In the meantime, yes, we might see that momentum again. So here is what we will be waiting, because it's manipulating in that area. We could see further manipulation, the way it has done the manipulation here and to this level. We could see that gold is a bit more in because FOMC meeting minutes coming later today. We could see that deeper manipulation. Highly likely we might see a bit more manipulation in that zone. So best way is to see where the market is trying to be heading. GBP, JPY and euro dollar, if we look at, so this is the euro dollar price action in that area. We can see that this one also trying to bounce, so we'll be leaving it there. Let me see the gold again. Now on that zone here on gold, the daily support, the only thing is the patience for the next one. Let's see. Profit, well done. I guess you are in the liquidity algorithm has grabbed. It's will reach 22 and 35 is my idea. Thank you. I'm expecting the same. Yes, it's 2035. Okay, is GJ ready? I mean, I'm good. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. Okay, so here what we can see, there is a long wick candle in this zone here. So with that long wick candle, expecting for gold to come back down. You see, this is a bullish impulse followed by a correction, and it couldn't create a new higher high. So we might see that it will try to grab deeper liquidity from this support level. So we need to see how the market is reacting, and then based on that we will be entering. GBP JPY on the 15 minutes. Bullish impulse on the 15 minutes. GJ at the moment, the way the zone it is, I will be going long once we see the market manage to break the daily low. So this is what plan for GJ. We see the market has managed to break that low, then we can look for that bullish trading opportunity on GBP JPY UD USD. The UD USD, we see that this is like the euro dollar and GBP USD, it's also in a bullish pattern. But if gold is dropping for a deeper liquidity, we might see that AUD USD also dropping down for a deeper liquidity. So Gbpjpy, if it, now you can see it's trying to pull back in that zone. We'll be waiting for that price to break to the downside and then to give us that entry opportunity. And in the meantime, guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying the live session. If you are enjoying, give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every day. I'll quickly look at all the pairs as there is a 4-hour closing coming, just to see how the market is evolving, and then we'll go back to gold and GJ to see potential entry. So when you look at multiple pairs, you will have an idea of overall flow in the market. So euro dollar bullish, gold, NZUSD, GBPJPY, GBPUSD, dollar CAD, dollar yen. Among all, we could see that gold is basically moving. Just look for how many people. Just for 3. Just for 2 people. Okay, so now so we'll be waiting for GBPJPY to break in that direction. If it is dropping down, then we will be looking for entry. The reason is we are willing to see that price is grabbing that liquidity that we need. So JPY pairs are most of them are bullish. So if we see that GJ coming down, then we should see that GBPJPY might give us that bullish entry opportunity. Okay, gold might drop again for this drop, for this liquid, for this pullback. So let me see what you guys are up to. Chat disconnected. We want to try again. Grabbed a small profit on gold. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So gold is basically in a zone where it is in a manipulative phase. So you can see that this is a bullish channel. So our yeah, so here in that zone on gold, this is a very significant liquidity. This is a support here, support here, support here, and expecting for the price to break even that low and then to give us that entry opportunity on GJ. I think it's going to fly up. We might see that flight, but at the moment, as it is manipulating, so what I think that we could see certain drop further for deeper liquidity grab. It might drop back to the daily support before it is going to take a flight. So let's find out how far it's gonna come back down. In that zone, it's now in a consolidation, and okay, guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying the live session. Give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. And also, guys and girls, if you haven't subscribed yet, if you subscribe, then all the content that will be on your homepage, so you can do that if you want to access all the content on the channel. So from the 1 hour, okay, now it's melting down again, as I mentioned. So you might see that the market is dropping well below this level. sometimes the market moves that way that you need to be a little bit, especially when you see there is a very high impact news coming, you see the market will just manipulate in all direction. So a very high chance that it's gonna drop back below this level. So now the next entry for me for gold to see is the price drop below this level here, which is the daily support level. And if the market managed to drop below this level, as you can see, there's a 4-hour 20 EMA, which is also a very important liquidity zone. And in that 4-hour 20 EMA, we could see that the market, so in below this level there is all the liquidity, and you can see that the intraday time frame, the price is hitting that level. There's a very strong rejection from this top. News comes out. So news is coming, FOMC minutes, meeting minutes coming up later. Waiting for pullback. Gold, 100 pound, okay, risky. Out. 2023. We'll be waiting for gold to drop below this level, which is the next zone that we can look for on gold to give us that entry and then to bounce. I think we might see now deeper pullback. So if it does, then we will be looking for that entry. Okay, so if gold drop down for a deeper pullback, and then we'll be looking for entry. This boss trend line hitting on 5 minutes gold. Okay, so we see that on gold, the way it is forming those long wick candles, it's a bull market, so I will not be a seller which gonna be against the trend, but instead we will be waiting for break of structure here. The way it is heading, if gold drop to this level, then we will be looking for bullish entry, as this is the important level. The trend is up, so always trading with the trend is always a good idea. Okay guys, just announcement is that from tomorrow onwards we will be coming on live 1 hour earlier than what we are doing now. So our NY session live we start, so in your time zone when you see that I am what time we see the NY session, we will be coming on 1 hour earlier, and we will be merging our Tokyo session with that session with this 1 hour time frame. So basically we'll be bringing that this current NY session live 1 hour before or earlier, and then will not run the Tokyo session. We'll be merging that one with together one session, and then to find the best trade. That's how we can keep making better trading decision in the market. So at the moment we see that gold, the way we might see now deeper pullback. We'll be waiting for that, and looking at the GBP it's still bullish. Also we need to wait for that entry. Guys and girls, keep in mind that this is how the trading is always. You need to wait for the best setup possible in the market, and still you could see that sometimes the trade will not work out. That's have to allow it to happen without losing control over your emotion. So make sure that you do that. Stay tuned, stay always managed. We had back to back almost 5 trades profit. Now one didn't work out, that's fine. We already made a lot and we will be making the next one absolutely. So with that said, I believe that guys and girls you enjoyed this live session. Make sure you give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that we are posting every single day. And also you can join us today to learn the strategy that we are trading, and also to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. And in the meantime, also you can join the recommended regulated broker link in the description you can find. And also I can share with you the link in the live chat where you can use that link to register and then to start trading with regulated broker. With that being said, thank you guys and girls. I'll see you again trading live together. Until that, stay well, stay happy.